Hocus Pocus, everybody focus. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. I've got some tips and tricks to help you grab your students' attention. One thing that I've found after all of these years of working with children is that if I can get their hands to do something, I have a better chance of them focusing on me and paying attention. So I'm going to share some little chants with you. One of them that if you've ever been to my workshops, I'm sure a lot of you have learned this and you do this. Tootsie Roll, Lollipop. We've been talking, now let's stop. Tootsie Roll, Lollipop. We've been talking, now let's stop. And you just keep doing it over and over and over until all the children join in and you get their attention. Another one I like to do is Hocus Pocus. And when the children hear that, I tell them to put on your focus goggles and say, everybody focus. Hocus Pocus. Everybody focus. Now keep your focus goggles on. What can you tell me about this book? Or what can you tell me about this shape? You know, if you get them to put their focus goggles on and look at what you want them to attend to, you've got a better chance of it getting to the brain. The brain is amazing. You say pay attention, and it does. Here is another one that I like to use. It's a little song. It goes to the tune of the Addams Family. Give me a clap. Give me a clap, give me a clap, give me a clap, give me a clap, give me a snap, give me a snap. Now fold your hands and put them down into your lap. Or now line up at the door and get ready for lunch, just like that. Just change the last line, sing what you want them to do, lower your voice, slow it down, and you will kind of pull them in. If you lower your voice and you sing slower, you will pull them in. Here's another one I do when I am at a school doing concerts and I've got a couple hundred kids and I've got them all wound up. I settle them down with this. Head, shoulders, knees, and lap, knees and lap. Head, shoulders, knees, and lap, knees and lap. Legs are crisscross applesauce, and my hands are in my lap, lap, lap. And one of my favorite attention grabbers I learned at an inner city school in Atlanta. And when the teacher wanted the children's attention, she would say, how does my teacher feel about me? When she said that, they would look at her immediately and respond, I'm as special can be because my teacher believes in me. Isn't that a positive reaffirmation? That would be a good one to write on a chart and put on your door. And when I saw her do that, she didn't have the hand motions that I added. But again, I think that just adds to the children's ability to focus. Now, I'm sharing lots of attention grabbers with you today. But I would suggest you take one and use it every day for several weeks and then choose another one. What happens if you do use the same one? The minute they hear you say something like, Hocus, they're going to turn to you and attend to what you want them to do. It's kind of like when you go to an athletic event and you hear the national anthem, all of a sudden everybody jumps to their seats and gets ready for the sport. The same way these attention grabbers work with the brain. It knows it's time to listen. Okay? Now, I'm going to do a few callbacks. Callbacks are where the teacher says something and then the children respond. One of my favorite ones, and I can, again, be in a gym with a couple hundred kids, and I'll say, hands on top, everybody stop. And I do it a few times, and then they will, when they hear me say, hands on top, they know to say, everybody stop. Again, see, I've got them doing something with their hands. Positive redirection. Get their hands to do something you want them to do. Another callback, macaroni and cheese. Freeze, please. And the children freeze. I love to do freeze things because that really helps them with that self-regulation, that task initiation and task completion. It helps them get control of themselves. Another one that you can do is if you're getting ready to do something, the teacher says, all set, and the children respond, not yet, all set, not yet, all set, you bet. And the teacher keeps calling all set until all the children respond, you bet. So it just gives them some time to bring closure and to focus a little bit. Another one, you can just sing a song like da 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 da, and the kids respond, I'm loving it. Da 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 da, I'm loving it. Let's see, I've got a few more that I'd like to share with you. One of the things that you can see, I'm looking at my cheat sheet over here. Ready? Spaghetti. Or I'll let the kids come up with peanut butter and jelly. I mean, you could choose a different callback every day and let the kids help you come up with one, and whenever you say it, then they respond. Now, I've got a few little tricks to share with you, little props and things that you can also use to get children's attention. One thing is to get bubbles. I still like bubbles, as old as I am, but you just take the bubbles and you challenge the children. Let's see if you can be sitting down quietly, ready for the story by the time I get through blowing bubbles. And so you might need to blow the bubbles, 3 or 4 times. Just keep blowing them, and then the children will try to do the activity that you want them to do and get in the position to go out in the hall or whatever it might be. Another thing that I found that works well is to start lip syncing. And I'll just start singing a familiar song or doing a finger play with motions. And they'll look at me like, what's going on here? But you know what? It really quiets them down. Anytime you sing a song silent version or do a finger play silent version, just brings the whole energy level in the class down. You can also get a whistle. I've seen people use train whistles. There's lots of different noise makers that you can use, and when the children hear it, they listen. Of course, a long time ago, we just had a little bell on our desk, and we'd bring that, and that would work. I remember one time I got a card for Christmas, a musical card, and it was a shame to waste that wonderful card. So I took it to school, and every time I wanted the children's attention, I would open the card and it would jingle bells, jingle. But it did the trick. It lasted a long time, and they would hear it. Another teacher said that every morning she wound up a music box. And when she wanted the children's attention, she would open the music box. And when everybody was focused, she would close the music box. And the game here was to see if they could still have music at the end of the day. And she didn't have to use up all of the music in the music box from winding it up. I have a flashlight here. And this is another easy prop, and can help you help children know what behavior you're looking for. So if everybody's doing the wrong thing and you find the flashlight and you spotlight on a good listener. Carrie's ready for story. She's sitting up straight and tall with her hands in her lap. Find the one child doing the thing you want them to do, or, oh, spotlight on Marcus. He's putting away the blocks over there. Good work, Marcus. Focus on the one child that's doing the thing you're looking for. You can also sing this song to the tune of If You're Happy and You Know It. If you don't know what to do, look at Claire. If you don't know what to do, look at Claire. She will show you what to do so you can do it too. If you don't know what to do, look at Claire. And just a few more little props here. I have my little happy Chappy. If some of you have come to my workshops, you know how I have a little chapstick with an aroma. And, good listeners get chapstick on their hands, or children who are lined up appropriately get their little happy Chappy. They talk about multisensory. In fact, this week when I was in Knoxville, Elena taught me a song that she sings to Happy Chappy. It goes to Aluetta. Happy Chappy, we like Happy Chappy. Happy Chappy, that's what we like best. We like it on our nose, we like it on our toes. Oh, Happy Chappy. And that's just kind of a cute little tune that you could sing when you got out your chapstick, just to help the children focus a little bit. So, I hope you've learned at least 1, 2, or 3 new little tricks that you can try in your classroom. I know I was always trying to come up with something new, and I think sometimes I did it for me as much as for the children. The brain always likes things that are new and interesting and challenging, and I think as teachers we like to try new and interesting things too. I'll tell you one more little trick that a teacher taught me. She said whenever she wanted the children to be quiet, she would say, I want you to close your lips and practice breathing through your noses. She said that she could run to the office and back, and the kids would still be sitting there going. So I bet some of you have some great tricks and tips that you use with your students too. So I'm going to put this on Facebook, and if you've got a great idea, I would love to hear from you. So abracadabra, it's only a few more weeks of school, so keep the magic going. Bye-bye.